Alright. The major claim I'll be responding to is that computers make business work faster, but with greater complexity. John's secondary claims I'm going to be elaborating on are computers have facilitated the rapid exchange of information, and 2, storage of information and storage of information. My counterclaims are 1, computers make business work slower and compatible issues, thus ultimately delaying production and time. And 2, paper storage is a necessity in a business setting. John's first secondary claim is computers have facilitated the rapid exchange of information. He listed examples of common Microsoft applications such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and he gave details on each program. My counterclaim to that is that there are compatibility issues not only within the applications, but also between updated versions. From my personal experience, I had issues with Excel and Access. In my Accounting 305 class, my group was assigned to create a database from scratch. The professor advised us to create tables of inventory in Excel and carry it over to Access. After spending close to 15 hours on these tables, transferring became an issue. In short, we created tables twice and spent double the amount in time and effort. Next, updated versions of Microsoft Office were adopted by Cal Poly and compatibility issues arose. From the eHelp page on the Cal Poly Pomona website, quote, recommendations on adopted Vista and Office 2007 Windows and 2008 Macintosh below were approved by the IT Governance Executive Committee on May 2nd, 2008. By saving documents on a prearranged format, docx, users of Office 2003 cannot open this file because of this update. Money can be an issue when students give in and buy new versions just on this compatibility issue. Second, the advocate's secondary claim is that storage of information. He claimed that less paper and databases make business work faster, but with greater complexity. In a given company, an accounting department always leaves a paper trail for auditors to look through called an audit trail. This is made up of financial statements, supporting documents, and reporting transactions such as receipts. In the textbook AIS written by Marshall Romney, quote, the outputs produced by the general ledger system fall between 2 categories, financial statements and managerial reports. These are usually in paper form. Next, higher-ranking employees such as controllers and CEOs need to put a signature on paper in order to validate a given document. From the Law Practice magazine, a legal publication produced by the American Bar Association, Edward Cole writes, printouts of email documents and PDF attachments are evidence that paper will not diminish. There are both philosophical and practical reasons why this will likely continue to be so. And that means every law office must be alert to ethical responsibilities that require them to keep paper records accessible and secure. In conclusion, my first counter-argument was that computers make businesses slower with compatibility issues, thus ultimately delaying production and time. Secondly, that paper storage is a necessity in a business setting. Lastly, the major claim has 2 claims put together. Quote, computers make business work faster, but with greater complexity. I would have made this more declarative sentence and cut out the last part. Something like, computers in the workforce in a business setting make productivity increase. That's it. Thanks.
All right, you labeled the main and supporting claims clearly. I thought you had a good statement of the counterclaims that you're presenting. You had very good evidence on your claims. I think you need a little bit more contrast with the evidence that the advocate was citing on both of the points that they're talking about. You, on the other hand, I thought you were very clear about the citation. You need a little bit clearer explanation on that first point. In essence, the notion that we're going to work faster is undermined by the issue of compatibility, and so the advocates ignored that point, and I thought that you had good examples on that. On the second point, I thought that you had very good information, an excellent quote on about the legal signatures, for instance, and the need for printouts. The summary, I thought, helped make your argument a little bit clearer, but right at the very end, it sounds like you're offering a critique as opposed to a refutation, so be careful about that sort of thing. All right, thank you all very much. I appreciate everybody being ready to go and your patience this evening. We'll see you next time.